and stick them straight out with a half an inch in between. Now, Lindsay in a second, and you guys in a second, keep looking at your fingers. I want you to imagine two magnets between your fingers. I don't want you to do anything. I just want you to think what would happen if there were two magnets in your fingers, and in just a second, you're going to find that your fingers start moving towards one another. It's going to be fun when it happens. In fact, it's going to be exciting to see it start happening, because it's just the way your mind works, bringing together my suggestion and the way your mind works together. You see how that's working? Already it's working, isn't it, Lindsay? When your fingers touch, I want you to let your eyes close. When your fingers touch, I want you to let your eyes close and let your head go limp. Good. Really let your body go loose. Now, Lindsay, as you do this, you're going to find that just me shaking your body back and forth like this is going to allow you to focus on different parts of your body. For instance, if I were to have you focus on your feet, all your attention would go to your feet, just to your feet. In fact, having your feet in the ground feels so good because it reminds you that you are listening to the sound of my voice with all other inspirations going away, so that my voice is all you need to think about. In fact, I want you to relax your entire body, starting at your feet, letting relaxation go all the way up through your body, up to the top of your head, across your face. Let all the muscles of your face relax. Really let your muscles relax. In fact, I want you to relax all the muscles around your eyes, Lindsay, just the muscles around your eyes. Notice that as you relax the muscles around your eyes close even tighter. It's almost like by relaxing your muscles, your eyes squeeze shut. In fact, the more you relax, the more you'll find that your eyes are in fact squeezed shut. Good. Really let them squeeze shut. Notice how now it feels like your eyes are completely locked closed. That's very natural. As you relax your body, you relax your eyes. Your eyes begin to feel as if they're locked closed. In a second, I'm going to ask you if you could try to open your eyes, but you're not going to be able to open your eyes because you've already chosen to lock your eyes closed. It's the way your mind works. My suggestions become your suggestions, and your suggestions become real. So if I were to ask you to look around, you would not be able to look around because your eyes simply would not open because you have chosen to lock them closed. Good. That's great. Now, Lindsay, I've had you relax your entire body, including your arm. So if I were to lift your wrist, you'd find that your body is completely relaxed, so that if I were to lift your wrist, your hand would be completely limp. Completely limp. In fact, if I do this, I will have complete control of your arm. It's just a loose rubber band, a bag of laundry. In fact, if I let it go, it'll flop on your lap, and your body and mind will double its relaxation. Now, let that body go, go. Now, Lindsay, I want you to continue to breathe with each breath you take. You find yourself relaxing even more. And in fact, Lindsay, I want to try a little experiment to see how good you are at moving from this relaxed place to feeling wide awake and then coming back to this relaxed place. Because now that you know how to do this, you can do it as quickly as you want. That's the amazing thing about hypnosis. You have made yourself aware of this new skill, and now you can do it whenever you want. So here's what's going to happen, Lindsay. I'm going to have you sit up in a moment. Don't do it yet. And when you do, I'll count backwards from 3. You'll open your eyes. You feel perfectly normal and awake. And yet, if I were to take your hand and pull on your wrist and just say sleep, you'd return to this amazing physical and mental relaxed place. Does that make sense, Lindsay? Just nod your head. Good. Sitting up. 3, 2, 1. Eyes open. How do you feel?
Good.
You feel good? You don't feel any differently. You feel perfectly normal, right?
Yeah.
She looks normal, doesn't she? Can I have your hand, Lindsay? Look at me. Look at me. Sleep. Down you go. Now, Lindsay, every time you do this, you go up and down, you're going to find you're twice as relaxed as before. Twice as relaxed. So let's do that one more time. Sitting up. Eyes open. Feeling good. Look at me. Sleep. Down you go. Good. In fact, you'll notice that people around you are reacting amazingly. People are giggling and laughing. That's good because it means that you are doing so well. They can hardly believe how well you're doing. They don't believe it's real. In fact, you're going to have to prove them to that it's real by doing an exercise with me, just like you're on one of those improv shows. So we're going to make you the silliest person in the world. Basically, what I'm going to do, and the next time I have you open your eyes, you're going to feel alert and awake, perfectly normal. But if I were to have you, let's say, count from 1 to 10, you'd count like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do that again. Listen carefully, Lindsay. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is as real as it's going to be. It's as real as anything you've ever known. Those numbers are the only numbers you know. Here we go, Lindsay. 3, 2, 1, eyes open, feeling alert and awake. How you doing?
Good.
You feel great, don't you?
I do.
It's a really good feeling. Hypnosis is a great feeling. But you don't feel like sleepy or like you're a zombie or anything. You're working,
No.
right? Hold your hands up for me, Lindsay. Now, when you came into the studio, how many fingers did you have?
10.
10. That's an easy question. It's a silly question. If I were to have you count your fingers, could you do that for me?
Yeah.
Nice and slow, nice and loud. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5.
5, 7, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3.
You started again, Lindsay. You started again. Did you see how that you went to 10 and you started again? You want to keep going. Okay, you want to keep going. Here we go. 1,
2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 3.
well, what comes after 11? 12,
12,
right? And 13, right?
Yes.
So how many fingers do you have?
10.
Okay, let's count them again, because you counted too many that time. We went a little fast. Nice and loud. Here we go. 1, 2. Now she's losing all the numbers. 1,
2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
What's going on?
I don't know.
It's okay. Lindsay, look at me. Look at me. Sleep. Time to go. Lindsay, in a second, you did a great job. You amazed everybody here, and you probably amazed the people who are watching this show. In a second, we'll have you open your eyes. We're going to all the suggestions are gone. You're not hypnotized anymore. You're alert and awake and full of life and energy, just like you came into the studio today. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Eyes open. How you doing?
Good.
You did great.
Thank you.
Do you remember everything that happened?
Yes.
You do. How many fingers do you have now?
10.
10. Let's count them together. Here we go. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10.
Perfect. Good job. And that's hypnosis for you kids.
Wow.
Thanks so
Oh
much.
my God. Good job.